There we go. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm so happy when you guys jump on and I can see beautiful smiling faces. So I am doing, tonight will probably be a little bit shorter call. And the topic that I wanted to give was why I Plexus. So let me share with you kind of why I came up with that. I just got back from an amazing trip to corporate. And I think one of the things that reminded me was that I had, like, my belief bank, if we were to talk in belief, I always tell my kids, you have to make deposits into like the trust bank. And then when they mess up and they make a withdrawal, you have to always make sure you're making deposits. And I feel like belief is the same way. So whether we're talking about belief in our company, belief in our compensation plan, belief in our products, or belief in ourselves, or belief in network marketing in general, if you guys would just kind of humor me with the analogy like I use with my kids, it's just like a bank. So there's deposits into the belief bank and then there's withdrawals, right? So just to kind of give an example, if you have your belief bank with products, things that make deposits into that belief bank are amazing testimonials. When you hear story after story after story about what our Plexus products are doing for people, it builds your belief in what we have, what the products are doing. A withdrawal from that belief bank would be, a new customer who says, I have a tummy ache, or I don't like these detox, symptoms, or it's just not for me. And that makes a withdrawal. So we always want to stay in green, right? Nobody likes a red ledger with any bank account, right? We want our money to be over the top, in green. We want our belief banks. We want our trust banks, all the banks that you can apply this analogy to. We want to stay in the positive. So the same holds true for, say, the compensation plan. We've got some brand new people who have just fast started silver. When you get that $100 bonus and then you do the fast start in less than 30 days and you get the accelerated enhanced $100 bonus on top of that, what does that do? That makes a deposit into the belief bank of this compensation plan works. Network marketing works. Sharing something that I love works, and that helps you to build belief. So when I was at corporate, my belief bank for everything, all things Plexus, was filled to overflowing and just running, my cup is running over. And I wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys, because I think a lot of times I forget that I have a little bit of that more direct access to corporate, because I'm on, I was on the advisory board and now I'm on these focus groups. So I get to feel that sense of confidence and hope and knowing where we're going and what we're doing. And I want you guys to hear that from me tonight. So I, was able to tour and talk to all the different departments and everything that was going on. And you guys have to know that Plexus Corporate, it is not an accident that it was voted top places to work in Arizona 3 years in a row. Taro, the CEO, and Alec Clark, our president, they lead with integrity from the top in the positive, wonderful goodness that is Plexus that we feel in the ambassador side. You have to know that the same holds true for what goes on at corporate. It was just absolutely amazing to be there and be a part of just being able to peek in and see what was going on and how the day goes and all of that. But I just want to remind you, so we have lots and lots of new people. This month has been absolutely amazing. We've got all the people using all the codes. If you joined in June and July, you've got those 3 free codes. People are earning their Nikes. We've got lots of great things going on. But I wanted to share with you that I have to acknowledge, and this is something that this trip did for me. I laid there that first night after being at corporate for the first day, and I had to acknowledge that I have taken a lot of this journey for granted. I have maybe in my brain made it a little bit cliche, and maybe I shouldn't share today because maybe everybody's tired of what I'm saying. It's kind of some of those little self-sabotaging words that say nobody's listening. You know, maybe you need to stop talking about that. Here's what I want to share with you tonight. None of that is true. And on the plane, I was writing, you know, I wrote out like 3 pages of what I wanted to share when I did. They do a corporate all hands meeting every quarter where they get all of the employees in this room. They actually have to do it twice because now it was 120 employees, standing room only, twice. So over 250 employees there. So I was invited and honored and humbled to be invited in to be a speaker for the employees there. So I wrote out on my plane everything that I wanted to say, and it just didn't flow. Like, it just wasn't settling right in my spirit. And so I tossed and turned that first night. It's 109 or 111 when I was there. And I was just like, you know, okay, Lord, what am I supposed to share that's supposed to make a difference, or that will be something that somebody will understand? And at 2 a.m., I just got like this download. So if you don't know me well enough, I pray a lot, and sometimes Jesus just says, okay, here you go. This is what you're going to say, and this is how you're going to say it. And it was just the most amazing, wonderful blessing. I wrote as fast as I could on 2 pieces of paper. And I want you to know that when I share my story of, I'm a registered nurse. I'm now retired. I don't have to work 12-hour night shifts anymore. I'm home with my babies. I don't punch a time clock. I don't have a boss. I'm building the life of my dreams from home. We were completely debt-free by the age of 40. And really, honestly, and truly, this journey has been something that has been absolutely unbelievable. And even if you were to just take my health testimony part of the weight loss twice, you know, when I initially found Plexus and lost 24 pounds, and then ended up getting healthy and fit, and got pregnant with surprise baby number 3, gained 100 pounds, was able to lose 92 pounds in 11 months. Like, migraines, irritable bowel, all of the things that went along with the health journey. There are so many pieces and parts to what my journey is. And how I just shared it with you, I realized, is how I've been sharing it with the world. Check. Oh yeah, I'm debt free. Check. Oh yeah, my health is amazing. Check. Oh yeah, I get to work from home. Check. Like, I had started making it mundane. I had started making it be not what it is. And so I see, Danielle, you're on. I'm going to do a little bit of recap of the video that I just did, because this has just been something that I feel so strongly about and so passionate about, that I'm not going to stop talking, and I'm not going to stop sharing. I'm not going to stop this health and happiness journey ever, because what if I had never been shared with? What would my life look like? And that's kind of the perspective that I wanted to share with you guys. And Danielle, it was really interesting. I was so blessed to read your post. Was absolutely beautiful. Was that, I think it was yesterday. And I'm like, I got the same download, but you know, a few days before, and that's what I shared at corporate. And then, you sharing your journey just was so inspiring. So here's what I want you guys to know. 9 years into this, I am here because I want each and every one of you to have your dreams realized. I want each and every one of you to see and feel and hear and experience what it is that I have been able to experience. And in this 9 years, I want to share with you a quick recap of each of our convention themes. They weren't by accident, but here's where I'm coming to you saying, I haven't been screaming this from the rooftops like I should be, because in 2011, our theme was what if? And I want you guys right now to think about, what if I had never been introduced to Plexus? Even if you were introduced yesterday and you already took your first drink of the pink drink, the hope maybe that you've been introduced to, but I want you to really stop and think, what if? What if I stop sharing? What if there's somebody out there who desperately needs what I have to offer? What if I personally would never have experienced being debt-free or working from home or losing weight, while feeling amazing while raising my 3 babies? What if I was still punching a time clock and working 12-hour night shifts, feeling exhausted and wondering, is there more to life? What if is something that if we just stopped and thought about, it truly is life-changing. And I am so sad that I had allowed myself to start to think that this was not as incredible and amazing. Like I felt like I was being cliche and repetitive and like I needed to maybe stop. What if this is exactly what somebody is searching for and praying for? In 2012, the theme was opportunity of a lifetime. And again, to say this is the opportunity of a lifetime, there are stories after stories after stories of not just, oh, I can pay my bills now, homes that were not foreclosed on because this opportunity of a lifetime brought in income at that absolutely essential time. Health that was restored with this opportunity of a lifetime because these products were introduced to people. And if you have a story, when after I post this recording on the team page, I would love nothing more than for you guys to continue filling the because of Plexus ... and why I Plexus ... because it truly is the opportunity of a lifetime with the products that we have to offer, with the compensation plan that we have to offer, with the business model of network marketing that we have to offer. This opportunity truly does change lives. 2013, it was your Plexus journey. This journey looks different for everybody. And I am here to tell you that you might be sitting here listening to this right now saying, well, Sarah, that's all great for you because you're sitting up there in your office as a Diamond Ambassador and you just have all of your goals checked off. That's not what I want you to hear. What I want you to hear is that we are all on a journey. And finding joy in the journey every step of the way. It's not about the destination. It might be about that next baby step that you are taking today. Because guess what? That next baby step might be that you shared with a neighbor who was praying and begging and searching for something that was going to change their life. So I want to encourage you right now that your health and happiness journey can be anything that you want it to be. It can be as much or as little as you want it to be. If you're just looking to lose a little bit of weight, great, we welcome you and we're here to support you with the products. If you're looking to find a few friends and get your products paid for, make a little bit of commission so you can stay on your products, we are here to cheer you on with that. If you say, I'm all in, I want to be a Diamond Ambassador and this is my career forever, that is your journey and we are here to help you and support you. But guess what? No looking to this person, no looking to that person, no saying they're better, no saying they're doing it faster, because this is your health and happiness journey, and everybody's Plexus journey can be whatever you want it to be. In 2014, the theme was freedom. And I have to tell you guys, to flippantly say, oh, I've got time freedom. When I came home from this trip, I asked Hudson, I said, hey, Hudson, can you tell me what you missed? He said, Mom, I missed you so much. This is my 7-year-old. And I said, can you tell me what you missed? And he stopped for a while and he smiled and he said, Mom, you're just the best tucker-inner ever at bedtime. And I just thought, of course I giggled, and then it really got me to thinking, if I was working 12-hour night shifts, I wouldn't be tucking my own babies into bed because I'd be leaving at 6 when they were eating dinner or at sports practice, and I wouldn't see them the next morning until they were getting up and ready for school. Think about that for a minute. Time freedom is the freedom to be who we feel like we were called to be. And I feel like I was called to be a mommy first. And I didn't know if that was going to happen because doctors told us we weren't going to have babies. And I've got 3 miracle baby boys who are now 15 and 13 and 7. And that time freedom gives me that opportunity to be the best tucker-inner ever. And I didn't even know that I was going to cry, and I'm sorry, and I don't even have Kleenex, so I'm going to have to like wipe my snot on my shirt or something. Financial freedom, the same thing, you guys, financial freedom. When I say that I don't check my bank account ever, when I go grocery shopping, when I go clothes shopping, I can't even remember. It's been years since I checked my bank account before I made a financial decision, big or small. And how dare me get to a place where I take that for granted. I literally take for granted the fact that I don't have to check my bank account ever. Time freedom and financial freedom is there and available with network marketing and what we have at Plexus. 2015, the theme was One Plexus, and all I'm going to tell you is 75% of what you hear from me is inspired from other leaders who have poured into me, other leaders who have shared their training. Those challenges that we do, the challenge that we're doing right now on the health and happiness page, the 7-day challenges, the events. Sorry guys, it's not my creative brain. We are One Plexus as an ambassador field, and we are One Plexus as corporate asking ambassadors what they need and ambassadors working to give all the information back to corporate. We all work together for the greater good and benefit of others, and it is not like that in other companies. Other companies are cutthroat. Other companies, they have to compete against sidelines because they're working for, rank advances. They don't share their secrets because they want to do better. We have something different. We have something unique. We have something special, and no one does it like we do at Plexus. One Plexus is a culture, and it comes straight from the top with integrity. And it's just like no other. 2016, the theme was Dream On. And although it was a really cool opening song to be able to have the Dream On with Aerosmith, when you start thinking about, do you dream? And I have to tell you, when I was a nurse, I didn't set goals ever. I didn't dream ever, because I thought to myself, this is the American dream that I worked hard for. This is kind of what I signed up for, and this is what my life is going to be. I didn't set goals. I didn't dream about traveling the world. I didn't dream about driving really nice cars. I didn't dream about opening orphanages in India and supporting 51 kids. None of that was on my radar. And so even though it was a really great theme song, I want you to know that Dream On for a theme can be the theme of our life. And if you're not dreaming, if you don't know how to dream, we can help you with that. We can help you with that, because Plexus truly does make dreams come true. And I'm here to tell you, I am not being cliche, and I am not being goofy, and I am not being sarcastic. It is true, because right now I'm raising my babies from home, and I am making more money from my phone than I ever thought about as a night shift nurse at the hospital. 2017 was Believe. And just like I shared with you, having your belief bank in what you believe in, I want you to listen to me right now. If you ever waver about what our company can do, about what our compensation plan can do, about what our products can do, I want you to message me so that I can pour some more belief and make a deposit into your belief bank. But here's what I want everybody to listen to right now. The belief bank that is yours about what you believe about you, that is something that I can share with you, and I can tell you, and I can help you with. But until your belief bank is full and overflowing, knowing that you deserve to be successful, you are worthy of all good and wonderful things, until you know who you are, I can throw IPA challenges at you. I can tell you how to expand your network. I can do 3-way calls with you. But I want you to know right now that the word believe is absolutely foundational to your success, not just with Plexus, but in life, because it's not going to serve you well if you do not believe that you can do this. And it's going to not serve you well if you don't believe that you deserve success. And mindset is something that I would venture to say is about 98% of this game. It's about 98% of who we are and what we do. So if you don't have a circle of people pouring belief into you, helping you to understand who you are and that who you are is good, if I'm going to quote my mom, if you don't have the right people telling you good things about yourself, you have got to start reading books. You have got to surround yourself with the right people. That's why we're here on this team. That's why we come and we do these Zooms. That's why we have the Facebook pages that we do. How many of you right now listening can say, I have somebody that I did not know in Plexus, did not know before I joined Plexus, that I feel supported by, encouraged by, loved by, right? I have some of my dearest and best friends that I never would have known or met had it not been for Plexus. So when we think about the theme of believe, it's great to have the products and the compensation plan and opportunity network marketing, but it starts and finishes with you and what you believe about yourself. And that is so, so key. They say that hope is what brings you in to network marketing, but belief is what's going to keep you there. Belief in all those things. So make sure you're getting lots and lots and lots of deposits every single day into your belief bank, especially about you. 2018 was legacy. And when I was sharing this at corporate, this is where I literally it hit me and the tears just started. And all I said was, if Jackson, Logan, and Hudson could stand on here, on this stage with me right now, all they would say is thank you. Because when every single corporate employee shows up in their cubicle to do their job, they're helping us in the field do our jobs. And the same holds true for when I reach out to somebody and follow up with somebody and get a new customer and a new team member. All of these things fall into place, but because we do what we do in the field, we're changing the lives of the corporate employees who, yes, they are punching a time clock, but they love being there, and they're going home and feeding their families, and they're going home and doing everything that they need to in their lives. We are building a legacy. Plexus is a legacy company, and that legacy is a ripple effect that is just going to, think about it, you guys. There are 51 babies in India right now who would still be on the street. They are clothed. They have a warm bed to sleep in. They get to go to school, and they get to hear about Jesus. And those 51 babies, which are now kids, big kids, because it's been 6 years since we opened that orphanage, that's a legacy. They probably wouldn't even still be around right now had it not been for the legacy that all of you guys are creating by growing this team so that John and I can send all of our bonuses there. Do you know what a joy it is when we have a legacy? When Angel House calls me and says, hey, Sarah, your bonuses must be great. We had so much money that we put a third story on your orphanage, and we just welcomed 26 new kids into our Angel House. Do you know how amazing that is? You guys did that. I didn't do that. John didn't do that. Together as a team, we did that. And we are building a legacy for our kids, our grandkids, our great kids for generations to come because of what we do with Plexus. 2019 is Rise Up, and I really feel like this is the summary. This is the next platform for, well, these last 9 years got you here, and guess what? Maybe you're not where you're wanting to be. Maybe your journey hasn't gotten you to the point that you feel like any of these other themes matter. Maybe it's still that wishing and hoping and believing. Well, guess what? It's time to rise up. Because what you've had so far, that's just your journey. And that's what we have to learn from, right? And maybe it was something that we were supposed to learn about ourselves. Maybe it was something that we were supposed to learn about timing. I don't know. I don't know how God works, and I don't know and understand why everybody's journeys look so different. And I want nothing more than for every single one of you to be where I am. And I'm not going to say that's a burden that I feel, but I feel that's a responsibility that I will keep showing up every single day for each and every one of you so that we can all rise up together. And it really is that amazing that no matter where we are, no matter what we're going through, no matter what challenges and struggles we've had, it's going to all be okay, because together we can rise up with who we have on this team, who we have in the field of Plexus, and who we have for us at corporate, because what they have going on in Scottsdale, Arizona is allowing each and every one of us to rise up. So this was literally the download, and I was so, like, it was so divine that I only had to look up one theme. Like, I literally remembered every single year what the theme was. And then I just said, thank you, Jesus, that's it, because that was the perspective that I needed 9 years in to know I'm in the right place at the right time and I'm not going anywhere. And today is the start of all of our next step, next day, next month, next year. I was going to talk to you about Leaders Retreat and how to get there, but I don't think it applies right now. I really don't. Because if we take all of this other stuff into account and into perspective, I feel like we're going to be able to wake up tomorrow and we're going to know what we need to do. We're going to know that is our passion and our purpose to share Plexus. And I'm going to leave you with this. I asked you guys to answer, because of Plexus. And I just summarized a few of them, but we still have the post on our team page, and I would love for you guys to continue the conversation when I post this, but I'll leave you guys with this. Because of Plexus, I feel encouraged for my future. Because of Plexus, I can dream again. I can smile again, and I'm the happy mom again. Because of Plexus, I have my health back. Because of Plexus, I have hope. Because of Plexus, I have energy and feel amazing. And because of Plexus, I wake up every single day with purpose. I hope this helps you guys. I just have to tell you that, as you can see, I've done this talk like 5 times now, and I still get choked up. And I am going to be here showing up for you guys every single day until you feel like this 9-year journey that I have is something that you can feel like you have had the opportunity to walk. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sorry, I guess I should have given a warning that you could bring Kleenex if you wanted to. I love all of you. I will upload this and post it so that you guys can share it with your team who are not able to be on. So thank you guys so much. Thank you.